Hi, my name is Daniel Westbrook, and we're just finalizing a remodel project, and we've been taking a series of videos through the project to share not only to professionals on how a project like this can be accomplished, but also to homeowners. And we thought in our final segment, we'd bring in our architect and have a conversation about how a project like this is accomplished from start to finish. So joining me today is my good friend, Robert. Look at where we are.
I know, this place looks great, Daniel. It's great to be here.
So, how did we accomplish this? I mean, we've been at this for 6 months now, man. And
Teamwork, and we're not trying to kill each other. It's a team effort. It's never one person that makes this kind of project successful.
So here we are in this beautiful kitchen. Actually, it wasn't just a kitchen remodel. This was pretty much just gutted the core. From the architect's firm's standpoint, what's the advantage for you guys to have a contractor involved?
Well, it's great to have a contractor on board early. I wouldn't say day one because there's no ideas on the table yet. But once we have some schematic ideas and directions to go, we absolutely love having the contractor involved because they're the ones that are going to tell us if it's buildable or not. An architect can draw some things up and not really know what that cost is until you get a contractor. And contractors think of things in ways that are different than architects do. There are solutions in the field that they can come up with that we wouldn't have imagined.
You might not even see right from the beginning.
Right, and if you ignore those things, you're ignoring one of the best tools in your pocket.
What are the advantages for a homeowner in hiring an architect or a designer?
Well, an architect is responsible for bringing that homeowner's vision to reality. And it's really about listening to the owner and understanding what the primary needs are and how to get those communicated to a contractor. And some owners don't think you have to have the architect involved once construction starts because your job was to draw stuff and now the contractor's job is to build stuff. And that's too simplistic. It's two team players and an owner, and all three of those people are responsible for a good design and a good project solution. But if a client is one of those that doesn't know what they want, it's great to start with an architect. If they know what they want, but they don't know how much it costs, it's great to talk to a contractor.
What are the key elements in working together to execute a job at this caliber of quality?
Well, I like to think of it like we're all working for each other. If we don't share information between each other, then you're just setting yourselves up to fail. I think the last thing you want to do is depend on the game of telephone to document things. At some point, I'm going to forget that we updated something and give you bad information to solve a problem, and it's going to make the problem worse. You want a paper trail. You want to record decisions. You need to remember yourself how you got to that point, and so that you're not starting over every time a problem gets brought up.
What advice would you, as an architect, give to contractors like me?
There are not all contractors like you.
I mean, I've done everything right, so we're not talking about me here.
We're not a firm that has these drawings printed up and we frame them and say, no, this is sacred, you have to do it this way. These are just ideas and we use those ideas to communicate. And we want to look for a contractor that's open to that and we invite them to give us their ideas so that the whole project gets better. It's not a one-way communication.
I like that process. That's much more what I call a kind of a free-form process. But from a contractor standpoint, there's not so much free-form in schedules, right?
Schedule can be the number one project killer sometimes too. Clients expect something, well, he said it was only going to take 4 months, now it's taking 6, or now it's 8. There are things that you can cut on projects, but cutting corners on structure or cutting corners on quality, it's just not going to give you what you want at the end.
So the biggest thing that I would say to a contractor that's going to be the difference is communication.
Absolutely.
Don't wait.
Pick up that phone, write that email, get the information out there.
Yeah, so that's what I would say is for homeowners is stay the course. Don't try skimping on the budget at the end of the job when that is the most critical.
A lot of homeowners think that if they pay the right amount of money or hire the right professionals, then the project's going to run perfectly all the way from start to finish. And if it doesn't, then there's a problem, or you're ripping me off, or you're not giving me the quality that I asked for. And the reality is we're professionals and we've done this job before, and we're going to do it the best way possible to get you the product that you want. But there are going to be hiccups, and we're going to get through that a lot easier if there's mutual trust and there's a little bit of patience, because it's going to get pretty chaotic.
What we're really talking about is a process of information, communication, of a decision from that, and implementation of that decision. And everybody, all parties doing that together. The whole process of this was right in there in like the top probably 3 projects of my entire career. I'm really glad to have this experience with you.
Thank you. It's been a real pleasure to work with you as well. I don't think we could have reached this level without working together as well as we did.
My name is Daniel Westbrook. We'll talk to you soon.